Well, I'm coming up on the end of day 9. Day 9, I gotta say I'm proud of myself thus far. I haven't really begun my trip, although I am not at home, and I'm having to make decisions, but for some reason I'm not feeling the urge and desire to have something to eat, which is a good thing. I'm 9 days in, and I had breakfast this morning. I had some bacon. I had a boiled egg. I had something which I thought was a baked scramble, but then I realized that it was a biscuit underneath that egg, and I believe it was cheese. So I didn't finish that because I just felt trying to go as low carb as I possibly can. So I didn't finish that particular item, but I had a couple boiled eggs and some bacon. I looked at the oatmeal. I didn't mess with the oatmeal. Had some coffee, of course, because you know me, y'all. I'm gonna have some coffee. But yeah, I had that. Here at the garage where I'm at, they had some pizza, and I refrained from the pizza. Lord knows I wanted to. They probably had 15 boxes of various types of pizza, and I refrained from the pizza. But I did have a couple of apples that I took from the hotel, put it in my bag, and kept that with me to partake of later on. And tonight, we're about to hit the road. We're going to leave from a Walmart parking lot. So I'm going to go on to Walmart and grab myself a salad, like a chopped salad or chef salad or something like that. And I had that for dinner tonight, and then begin what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Once I figure out where I'm going, I'll be able to get an idea of what I'm gonna take part in tomorrow, what I'm gonna have. Might have catering if there's some catering available, and kind of map it out on how my schedule is going tomorrow. But right now I've been going on eating twice a day. Is where I'm at. I'm either eating breakfast and dinner, or I'm eating lunch and dinner. That's where I'm at. I'm not eating 3 squares, and it's kind of on purpose and it's kind of not on purpose. I'm not hungry, so I'm taking advantage of that and not eat because it's would be time to eat. I'm taking advantage of not having no desire, so trying to stay on that roll. I may try a day of fasting. Not a big fan of it, but I know it works, just to kind of reset myself. But right now I'm just focused on the low carb and as much protein. I think I'm probably not getting enough protein. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at right now. I think the protein, believe it or not, is where I'm lacking. Because I'm not eating enough in a daytime, and definitely not getting protein. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to pep that up without incorporating the carbs with it. You know, being on the road, you know, you get a meal that includes, a carb with the meal. You know, you get a steak dinner, you got some baked potato, those types of things. So I'm just kind of figuring out how I go about doing that while on the road. If I can get to a Chipotle would be a perfect place to get that protein that I need, but without those carbs to go along with it. Chipotle would be a perfect place, but you just don't get a Chipotle everywhere. So I get my hands on a Chipotle, I'm definitely going to take advantage of that and get me a bowl. That way I can, load up with some protein that way. But 9 days in, y'all, I thank you all for the accountability, for the advice you all are giving me, kind of mapping my way through this. I am, knifing through it, trying to figure out, what method, what way. But I got to tell you, I feel good. I'm energized, not getting tired, which I don't get often, but I'm not bloated, which is a good thing. Can be that way from time to time. And again, my stomach ain't stuck out to Texas. So that is a great thing. That is some change that I am feeling right now. and I love it. I have to travel tonight. I'll be going throughout the night, and so my schedule is going to be a little jacked up tomorrow. Be some sleeping during the daytime type of deal. So navigate through that, getting that rhythm down, because that's going to be my life in a few months here. But right now, things are doing well. 9 days in, and I feel good. I feel good. You know what I always say, y'all? Life is what you have. Style is how you live it. We got one life. We're living to the fullest. And you know what I say, keep doing what you're doing, y'all. We only got one of these bad boys. Keep plugging. Keep rolling with me, y'all. Keep rolling with me. I'll see you all in the next video.